Hey, Chrissy. Oh, really? I didn't say it. I didn't even look. I did not look. Let's see.
I did not look.
Yeah. 2 thumbs down. Oh, I don't care. Hey, good Judy. Midwestern Mary. Good morning, my BFF. Sammy, Ninja, Hippie Peace. I sent Diane a link. I don't know if she'll want to come up or not. Winky, Brandy, Cookie Dough. My Diane. Tyler, Teresa, Eric, Debbie Just Debbie, Charlie, Blonde PT. I'll tell you, Eric, what's going on. No, I'm not going to be on long. We're not going to, here we go again. I'm just going to tell it like it is. And yeah, Jamie, you can be here. Bish with 2 B's, Bernie, Silva, Bleach. Why would she make fun of your job? It wasn't for you and all the other essential employees. We couldn't survive this virus. Well, because, hey, Grandpa Jay. Hey, honey boo-boo. Courtney. I guess, hey, Mar. She didn't like what I said last night. Holding me groin. I'm going to spit it out, sis. I'm waiting for people to get in here. So last night I forgot what I said, and Diane had to remind me because I was mad. Everybody, I was on the panel when MGL, hey MJ, hey Boston Girl, 50 Shades. Thank you, Midwestern Mary. Denise, Sloan Wallace, Bleach Barbie, Scottish Stacy. Okay. Hey, Andy. My wrench doesn't accidentally slip on certain people in here. Hey, Shells. I'll get to it in a second, y'all. I just want to Maui. Okay, so I was on that panel when she said, if you don't give me a link, I'm going to show that screenshot. Okay, so that's what I've been mad about it. Because it's not right. It's not right to hold something over somebody's head. I've had that done to me once on here by Trisha. Hey, Carolina. So last night, what did she do? All right, she wanted a private hangout. It was my understanding that, hey, Clancy, that Molly wanted a private hangout with me and Diane to apologize to me the last time she called me. Hey, B, I didn't see you. She called me a burger flipper. She wanted to apologize. And here's her words. She said, I didn't know where you worked. I thought you worked at the dollar store. Okay, so when did they start flipping burgers at the dollar store? But that was beside the point. I let it go. I muted myself, went and fed my bearded dragon, came back. Hey, Mordecai, Joy Lang, the Church of Diet, Carolina. Yeah. Things I've never said. So what if I did work at the Dollar General or the dollar store? Do you want to come on panel, B? Because I will sure say I didn't think that you could. Let me send B a link just in case, but I don't know if she can come up or not. And I can't read the chat. Give me 1 second. So, all right. What if I did work at the Dollar General, the dollar store? Would that make me a worse person? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, somebody get that Ron out of here. Get them out of here. Oh, I figured they. So, that's a troll account. I love him so much. I love my bearded dragon. So I kept getting up and checking on him, whatever. So if that's just saying, hey, Zoo Lily, that if I worked at the dollar store, it would be bad. But because I work where I work, then whatever. Look close. I did. I said, somebody please get that. So last night I said, and I'll quote myself because I meant it. I meant what I said. Not even sorry about it. What I said was, wait till I get off work. These fucks are going to tell the truth and fuck Molly for showing anything. And I meant that. And what I meant by these people are going to tell the truth is when Pugs told me, now Pugs is retracting saying, no, Molly told her, not Pugs. Hey, Crazy Nurse Greenie. She's discussing it now and proud about it. Well, good for her. Good for her being proud, calling me a burger flipper. Because you know what? If it wasn't for people like me, because I tell you right now, she ain't missed a fucking burger. So she's enjoying my work, is she not? Love you too, Tammy. Seriously, what is wrong with the DG? I was in healthcare and consider a job. Exactly. Randy, you're 10 times the woman she could ever be. People that work at the dollar store should be commended. At least they aren't selling their ass. Right. So should I be an undercover prostitute to get my child a piano? I don't know. But for the nerve of her, she went to Diane in private. Your burger flipping friend, once again, what'd she say? Let me quote it correctly. Okay. She said, your burger flipper friend is talking shit and said that I am a makeup mobster hero. Makeup mobster has done 100 times worse than Molly has ever done, and Randy has the nerve to blame me. She's ridiculous. Well, let me tell you, makeup mobster has not done worse to Diane. And I don't really know. Listen, to be honest with you, I don't even know the backstory of what happened between Diane and Makeup Mobster. But I don't care. I know. Thank you, P-Day. Oh, here's Diane. Joke's on her. You're an essential worker. You keep being essential. Thank you, P-Day. Hey, Diane.
Hi.
Me too, Shell. I'm so mad.
I know you are. Well, I was mad last night, so now you can be mad.
Yeah. Listen, I meant what I said.
Really funny? Can I just say something that's really funny?
Yes.
So some person, I don't know who they are, just I just happened to glance upon their video. They are calling me out for telling a secret on my ex-friends. So they want to know which is worse. Well, according to Makeup Mobster, she never told me that, so I didn't tell a secret, right? Everybody make up your fucking mind.
Right,
You
Mark.
all sound loony.
Hey, Lit Hot. Hey, Lee RD. Well, that's the thing. It's hey Stewie or Alex.
Like a lunatic.
Or that listen, Randy, I've gone for your job, but it was a cheap shot. I'm sorry. Right now, I thank you for being on the front line. Yeah, I mean, thank you. They can go for my job. I can guarantee you that after her life coaching is over, I'll still be working.
That's right. There's Diane using logic again. I know. I'm dying laughing.
Darn you and your logic. Hey, Helen, I love you. And the thing is, she knows I have a college education. She knows that. And she knows that I know talk shit about flipping burgers, but has a whole TV show about how she sells her ass. I can't. Woo! Thank you. And I know this puts you in a hard position, Diane, but I'm telling you, that's a bad habit you need to drop. No, I'm sorry, not all people hold the same belief. My oldest just got a job at a grocery store instead of getting married. She is a bartender. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hashtag Mary O. We are sick right now, and I would kill for one of the. Thank you. I'm sorry you're sick, McLavin. Well, listen, we're still working. Of course, hours have been cut, whatever, but we're still working. But I told her that night. I told when she sent her friend in first, I said, I don't want nor need an apology from Marissa. And I don't. because I value nothing about her opinion. Nothing.
Well,
People seem to be scared of her, and I don't get it. What is she going to do? Scream at me? Woo, big deal.
well, I don't think that I don't think anyone thinks that you're afraid of her. People think that I am. I don't know why. That's crazy. I'm not
I don't
afraid
know.
of
You've made
people.
her look dumb 7,700 times, so I don't understand why. Now burger flippers are gross. She said that? Well, okay. So, look, I would say prostitutes are gross, but get it how you live, honey. I don't care what you do for a living. I don't care what she does. I don't care how she makes her money. I don't care. But you know what? Our home is paid for. We don't rent. She's over there renting a house. Whatever. People are scared of her, Julie, because when you go against her, you start losing subs and people start thumbing, hey, serendipity, thumbing you down and hey, Puss in Boots, blah, 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 blah. I don't care. Of course not, Angie. She wouldn't say shit to my face. She would not come up here and put down my job to my face. Betcha. And I unblocked her ass before I came live because I don't talk about people with them being
I
blocked.
knew you would do that. I knew it.
Yep. You know me.
I do. I know you. I know Randy.
Yep. These burger places are essential shops and holding up our economy. With so many businesses closed, there are tax dollars being made. They are important. They are, but listen, I worked my way up. Like I said, sometimes they let me do fries. I don't just flip burgers. She needs to get it right.
Serendipity.
Thank you. Thank you, side chat. Listen, people I've
Now,
always put down.
let me catch up, Alex. The dirt that she had on me was let out last night. That was it. That
She
was the
said she
dirt.
needed to go make her kids lunch.
That was the dirt, Alex. It was already let out. I let it out last night.
I'll tell
But it never happened because according to Makeup Mobster, it never happened. I'm so confused.
right, threatened to show a screenshot. The nerve of her. And she said, I need to go make her kids lunch. She needs to get off fucking YouTube and make her kid lunch for once. It's noon. It's almost what 1:00 where she lives, and she's still laying in bed in her pajamas. Make your own kid lunch.
Oh. Is she really saying this stuff? Are we hearing this like firsthand, or because people sometimes come in here and say,
You're right. I don't know if she's saying it or not. To be honest, I don't know.
"Hello, Jamie."
Hey, Deborah, laying in bed looking like a china cup.
Oh, okay, Tamara. Okay.
What?
Well,
She is saying it.
yeah, she said. Yeah, she really said it. Okay, well, I don't understand why she's doing that. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. I just don't understand it.
I do.
She
She
had to
doesn't like
know.
when somebody stands up to her, and so she's going to go for the low blows.
Well,
That's
here's what happened. Someone sent her a screenshot, right? Because
uh-huh.
that's what everybody does on here. They send screenshots to try to get people pissed off. So she saw the screenshot where you said all these fuckers or whatever you said. All these
Yeah.
people are going to tell the truth. You meant not only Molly, but you also meant Makeup Mobster. You were pissed.
Yeah, I was
So
pissed.
someone
I
sent
meant
that to her.
makeup mobster. I wasn't even listen. When I said these folks are going to tell the truth, I wasn't talking about Molly.
Right.
What
You said exactly. That's
I
what you
adore you
said.
too,
You
misbehaving.
fucks are gonna tell the truth. That's what you said. So she got a screenshot of that. So, and then she has to know, Molly, you have to know that if you
Hashtag Mac.
say to me your burger flipper friend, that I am going to tell her.
Right.
Randy's my
Somebody sent you a
friend.
screenshot, and Diane didn't. She told me what you said. Hashtag Mac 11. Thank you.
I mean, Randy is my friend. We're friends like you're friends with Alicia. She's my friend.
Me either, Pammy B. And Alicia used to work where I work.
That's right. And she told Randy that.
Yeah, she
She would
told me
say
that.
to her, listen, I work for Wendy's and it's not an easy job and it does pay well. Diane, she's never had you or Wendy or Randy's best interest. Well, I don't think a lot of people have, there's a lot of people that don't. I mean, look at how I was thrown under a bus twice. Damn, I got thrown under a bus last night by Makeup Mobster. But again, if people want to believe her, they can. I don't really
Listen,
care.
for a
That's
makeup
everything you
mobster, listen, when I do something and I get caught, I own my shit. For makeup mobster not owning her shit, I've lost all respect for her. Own your shit. You know you was in that Patreon. It don't make no big damn. Nobody cares. Nobody cares but Marissa. And who cares what she thinks? Who cares what she thinks? I have joined Patreons because I'm nosy.
Yes,
I've done
Randy
it.
has. Yes, Randy has.
Own your shit.
Well, Bernie, like I said, some people will believe me, some won't. They talked for 2 hours, over 2 hours, trying to spin whatever. Oh, maybe she misunderstood me. No, I'm not deaf. I'm not dumb. I'm not stupid.
Right, Boston girl, right.
And I have a memory like an elephant.
They all hate each other right now, but they'll come back together. When they come back together, you know who will be the asshole? Diane. Thank you,
What?
Pammy B.
What
Because this, Randy, where did she say this on her live stream? Well, on her live stream just now, she's told me to shut up and go make her kid lunch. She told Diane, your burger flipper friend, but this isn't the first time that she's said this. And we're the ones staying open to feed people. That's what we're doing. We're risking our health so people can eat. And we have the choice whether or not we want to go in or draw unemployment. And I'm going in. Well, I have to because I'm a manager, but still.
Okay, all right. Wait, 1 second. Misbehaving. Why did Makeup Mobster say in her live last night that you spilled the beans with your text to Molly Golightly? If there's no truth to your text, how could you spill anything? Well, that's my point. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Someone made a video today saying how I, you know, told a secret.
Me too, honey boo boo. I hope so.
Yeah, I told a secret on my ex friend. Well, no, according to her, I didn't tell any secrets because it never happened. I'm a liar. So
But
everybody make up your mind.
I also said in chat last night, and Diane, you know I love you, but I said no, Diane should not have told a secret. I said that.
Yeah, and I said, should I have told her that? Probably not, but I did. I think I was pissed
Right,
off
boss lady. Right.
by the shit that me being called a liar and this and that. Because here's the thing, she called me a liar yesterday. So that means she had to have seen that screenshot probably before I did. So she called me a liar in the
I love
truth
you, Tyler.
room. So it only makes sense that she was mad calling me a liar because she saw that screenshot. How did she see it? That's what I
If you
want to
stay
know.
connected on other social media doxes about the Patreon. If you stay connected to YouTube or social media, the site essentially doxes you. Well, whenever I went into somebody's Patreon, I just done it. There's like an app that you can download. Is that Miss Audrey? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm on StreamYards. So if I miss your comment, I apologize. Thank you, Tracker 3. Miss Audrey, I love your face. I spilled the beans to clear my name. Now listen, to clear my name, yeah, but this is what Marissa said in that private call where she said she was going to apologize to me and did nothing but talk the whole time about herself and tried to gossip about other people, blah, blah, blah. I didn't care, so I went and fed my dragon. Because I don't care who slept with who and I don't care about nothing she said. I'm telling you, I don't care. But she said, Diane, I would never. Hey, Robin. Hey, you have Robin blocked. Can you unblock her?
I have who blocked?
Robin.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh,
She's been blocked.
All right, let me check.
She said, Diane, I would never show that shot unless I was backed into a corner. Who backed her in a corner to show that shot? Who?
Oh, I don't know.
Nobody. That's who.
Okay.
Now, If somebody was lying on me and I had to show a screenshot to prove I'm not lying, yeah, I probably would. I love you too.
All right, I can't do anything now, Robin, because I'm a mod in here and it doesn't give me the option to just go to your channel. So I don't know. I'll have to do it later.
I will send you her
Yeah, I need the link. I need her link.
Mac 11, of course you're welcome in here, always. Why wouldn't you be? It won't let me go to her channel either.
Yeah, I know, right? Isn't that weird? I can't go to her channel. Should be able to go to her channel, but I'm thinking it's because I'm a mod.
Yeah.
I need the link.
Of course you've been around since the very beginning, Mac 11. It's, yeah. Hey, Angel. And I wonder if anybody she's life coaching flips burgers. How are they going to feel about that? Don't go for people's jobs. Go for something I've done. Go for my personality. Go for something else. Don't go for my job because I'll outwork you any day of the year, Molly. Get out of here. I wouldn't do that to you, Diane.
Oh, so YouTube took that option away that you can go to people's channels from the chat? That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Why would they do that? Since you did the upgrade, it's not a choice. Wow. It should be.
Yeah.
Well, how are you going to get it, Jamie? According to you can't go to someone's channel.
Well, Corey, I don't jobs. I don't care what anybody does for a living. I don't even care. Hey, Ganja Granny. I don't care. But what I care about is the fact that she threw Diane under a bus and then got on panel and manipulated Diane and said, well, I did use that, but I want it on panel. You should let me on panel whenever I ask. What?
They changed YouTube. We did that. Click on channels and they go. Yeah, I don't know. That's so weird. Well,
you don't have to let anybody on your panel that you don't want on panel. And I'll guarantee you she wouldn't come over here and say to me the things that she said. Like 20 million people are out of a job right now. What they wouldn't give to be exactly, Danny. Exactly.
I agree with that, little lady. I agree with that.
I would listen, little lady, I would love for everybody to get along. People's got to quit being shady as shit. Own your shit when you mess up. Listen, people forgive and forget. It takes a while, but they forgive and they forget. If Molly would have just not put that, how is it a perk in a Patreon? How is it a perk to see people's screenshots and people's private stuff? If that's a perk in a Patreon, I think that Patreon needs to be shut down. I think that's against their terms of service.
Well, I wouldn't. I said last night, I wouldn't even pay a dime to go into someone's Patreon unless I was offered really fantastic things.
Well, I give away. Listen. I give away good stuff. That's Chanel lipstick. I give away good stuff in my Patreon.
Randy, you're killing me.
Well, who wouldn't pay $50 a month? Because I give away good stuff and they get private phone calls. That's what they get, private phone calls with me. And that's what I'm going to do. You got to pay $50 a month and I may talk to you on the phone all about my problems. But the nerve of Randy to have a job. She's ridiculous. Get out of here. You're ridiculous. Wouldn't pay $50 to. I just go buy Chanel lipstick. That's, or let me tell y'all, get a Jeffree Star lipstick. It lasts longer and it's cheaper than Chanel.
Crystal Marie, would you like a link?
I can't see her. Does she want a link?
Diane's channel needs to be shut down for scamming as well.
Oh, get out of here, Crystal.
You want a link, Crystal? I feel in a generous mood today to talk to people.
Onion Boy lost his for showing a phone number on Twitter. You're right, side chat. You're right. $50 a month, Holden. But hey, you may end up with one Chanel lipstick. Come on. Diane, I give away good stuff.
Oh my God. Randy, is that your New York, New Jersey accent?
That's it.
Okay.
That's all I got. That's it.
Can you, Krista Marie? Can you cam up?
I will bet dollars to donuts, Crystal Marie. That's not really you. But I tell you what, Crystal, go over there and give Molly Golightly $50 a month and get the fuck out of my chat. Right, Samantha. Thank you. Thank you. I would love to get along with everybody on here, but they're not going to talk shit. All right, get up here and cam up. You get up here. Here's the link. You get up here and cam up, and Diane will.
Yeah, come on.
There's the link. Get up here, turn your camera on, and Diane will.
I got dressed up just for you, Crystal.
Come on, there's the link, Crystal. Diane, if Crystal comes up here and cams up, and that's her, Diane will show herself. That's a show. Come on, Crystal.
Come on, Crystal. Come on, Crystal.
Diane isn't a scammer. She's one of the best people on here. What? What is a lot? That's not a lot. Here, grab the link. I promise you. Get up here, Crystal. Show yourself, and Diane will show herself. Come on, Crystal.
Since I'm such a scammer.
I'm sorry, but I have a question. Your sanity, if you spend 50, right. The perks. Listen, but you get to see people's private information if you pay $50 a month. Get up there, shithouse. Jane B. That's a great comment.
Oh my
Jane,
God.
Don't worry. She's not going to have to.
It is so freaking windy out. It feels like, I don't know. I can't even explain it. It's so windy out.
So what Diane's saying, her hair's messy. So when she cams up, her hair may be a bit aloof.
Oh, look, I don't know how to. Well, then what the fuck are you coming in here?
You click the link. Candy McButtersmith.
I'm telling
it's
you.
1 p.m. That slob is still streaming from bed. Doesn't she feel dirty? No, she doesn't. She doesn't feel dirty. Because you know who's dirty? Burger Flippers. That's who's dirty. Come on. Diane, I would never show you a screenshot, Diane, unless I was backed in a corner. You just click the link and then you just panel up, or you shut the fuck up. How about that?
Okay, if everyone loves Randy's accent and you want her to use it all the time, put it one in the chat. There's no link.
I can't use it all the time. I can't.
Oh, wait.
But listen. But tell me, I don't sound like her running that mouth. Oh, I got somebody that's coming up here in 20 minutes. Oh, we got a show for you, Molly Golightly. Somebody's about to hand you your ass.
Who is coming up here? Tell me in Twitter.
Okay.
It's a beautiful noise.
The day just got better. Dun, dun, dun.
It's a beautiful noise. Bum, 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 bum.
I can't find her.
Oh, Holden McGraw. You want me to do my southern accent?
Hey,
Okay,
baby, hold on.
there's my southern accent. Oh,
There she is.
it's a beautiful night. What? Get out of here. That didn't happen.
What?
Grab me a link. Grab it. Crystal Marie, you know what? You have 2 seconds to act normal. Speak English. You have 2 seconds to either speak English or act normal. Grab a link, cam up, or you're out of here. Okay? I mean, type English. We are in America.
Sound it out. Sound it out, honey.
Yeah, sound it out.
Man, I just got a text. I won't say from who that says no accent. It's terrible.
Wait,
I
yours
thought
or mine?
I was nailing it. Hold on,
Yours
let me
or
go say
mine?
hi to my husband.
All right. Yours or mine? No. I mean, I'm always told that my southern accent sucks. Yeah, there's a link, Crystal. You just click on it, follow instructions. It will lead you to the panel. My southern accent cracks you up. Well, sometimes I can do it and sometimes I can't. I don't know what to tell you. Oh my God, it's so windy out. It's scaring me. I mean, it's really scaring me. I hate it. Feels like a tree's gonna fall. All right, listen. We can't, we don't let troll accounts in here. So, I'm just gonna say we don't, regardless of what's going on. So go somewhere else. No, you're not invisible, Ash. I see you. I see you. I think I have said an accent until you listen to Randy, right?
Right. And I thought I was sounding all New York till.
Well, kind of. You could have. I mean, it's not the best, but it was.
I think I sound like her. Hey, Ems.
Did you tell me who is?
Yeah.
Okay, let me look. Ah!
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
The nerve.
The nerve.
Midwestern Mary, it does suck right now. It's B and I, we've been trying to just do funny streams, fun stuff.
Well, I don't know. According to some people, I don't know. According to the Dragon Lady, she said that all I do is talk about her every single night. Monster, and all I do is talk about the slime.
Let's see, Diane.
So
Let's
Crystal
see her
Marie,
now.
Crystal
Here I
Marie.
am. Here I am.
Okay, what makes Diane a scammer?
She's a scammer from the pit of hell. She scams about this whole donation shit.
No, she
Man, it's
doesn't.
crazy.
No, she's showing receipts on her channel. Have you went and
She
looked?
shows fake receipts.
You're a liar.
Yeah, we all know it. Cam up. Cam
No,
up.
well,
I thought you were gonna cam up.
you don't
Cam
look
up.
like your.
Cam
No,
up.
you don't look
Why
like your
camming up?
picture.
So
Your
cam
picture was
up.
filtered to hell and back, honey. You don't look like your picture.
Because I have no makeup on. Yeah, you're right. I have zero makeup on. I wasn't expecting to be on camera. So
Well,
there you
how
go.
the nerve of you to get on here and call somebody a scammer when she helps
She's a
children?
scammer from the.
She,
Let's see her.
you are
She
a
is a
person
scammer.
from the pit of hell, Crystal Marie.
She's a
You're a
fucking
bad
scammer from the
human.
pit of
Okay,
hell.
wait,
You're a bad
Randy.
She needs to
human.
actually
You're a bad
cam up. She's
human.
a liar
Spreading
as
rumors.
well.
Spreading
Randy.
She's
rumors.
also a liar.
She's
Okay?
not a
Randy,
liar. You're the
wait.
liar.
Yeah, she didn't cam up. She's not camming
Randy,
up.
wait a
So
minute.
that's
Okay,
Randy, wait.
I'll let you go.
okay.
I'm sorry. You go ahead.
I have no makeup on, and I'm Cammy.
Okay. Oh, that's very
what
nice.
the
Okay,
What
Crystal.
is she doing?
Nice nails.
What is
Crystal.
she doing?
Nice nails.
She's
Crystal
backing out.
darling.
You're
Crystal
backing
darling.
out, girl.
Okay, let Diane talk, Crystal.
Scam.
You gonna let her
Scammer.
talk?
Crystal,
You gonna let
shut
Diane
up.
talk?
I can't with her. She's
Then
a
get
liar,
the fuck
scammer.
out of
Listen,
here.
Crystal. Okay. Well, Crystal, a conversation goes, you shut up. Join my Patreon. I'll give away books I didn't read.
I'm gonna make a Patreon just for you to join, Crystal. And then you can call me a scammer, okay?
But I will give Crystal this. She did come up.
Yeah,
Good
she
for
did.
you,
I
Crystal.
don't know. Yeah, but you know what? I don't like being called a scammer because unless you have proof, bitch, that I scammed anyone, I give my own money.
Yeah, she does. So you're a bad human from the pit of hell. From the pit of hell.
From the pit of hell.
People have lost their damn minds. It's on. Winky, you're right. Well, I'm not, Robin. I'm not gonna go after looks. I'm not, because I will come up today. Screenshots, get ready. Ah!
But you know what?
Feel free to
I
send me a
find it
link
really
at any
amazing.
point
I've
because I
never
was
heard
full
of
of bitch.
I've never heard of this person in my life, and they have the audacity to come here. And did you ever donate? Did you ever make a donation?
Crystal
I want
Marie.
you-
You donated.
Anybody who comes in here and tells me Cam Up is going to be deleted. So Luna Avalon, go fuck yourself.
Crystal Marie, you got to go. Thank you for playing, and I appreciate you coming up. I really do. I will give you that.
I appreciate that you cammed up, girl, but I'm no scammer, so go fuck yourself.
Yeah. And we all knew Diane wasn't going to come up because, one, I made it. Not I made the deal, not Diane. But two, Diane, we all know that she has reasons that she's not going to. You look like Fraggle. Adorable.
Aw.
Crystal
Sorry,
Marie,
sorry to see you go, Crystal. Come on my channel and harass me there, and then we'll have fun.
when does it end? You can't argue with stupid. No, you can't. It never ends.
It's a beautiful night.
Thank you, Alpha Wolf. I try. Bye-bye.
It's a beautiful night.
It is beautiful outside. No one has to cam up. You know why? Because it's important. Listen, me and B we've talked about this. If we knew when we started our channels, then what we know now, you would have never seen my real face. Ever. You would have seen a cartoon character. You would have seen something else. I would have never shown anything about myself.
Great. And I'm not one of those people
Ash.
like other YouTubers who say, cam up. If you don't cam up, I don't have any respect for you. No, I have respect for you if you don't cam up. I have respect for you if you use a fake name, a fake picture. That's when I have respect.
Hey, breaking the silence. I didn't say breaking the silence.
Because if you don't do it on the internet, you're going to be in trouble.
I'm missing so many comments. Let me see if I can open up. Third eye. I wasn't in the beginning. What did Molly do to you two? Okay, well, what she did to Diane, but I guess Diane still likes her. I don't know. I cannot speak for Diane. I think it would be disappointed.
No, I'm going to be honest with you.
Right, 50 Shades of
I am pissed off. I am pissed.
No offense, but I'm an Aussie watching. I'm thinking the quarantine is sending you all cray. Holy heck. Well, listen, I don't get the luxury of being quarantined. So I have to get out, but that's okay.
You can ask me. I'm going crazy.
Diane is, yes. And Bob is not handling it that great. I'm just saying.
Well, all right. So he said his only saving grace is Home Depot.
Yeah.
Because that's how crazy he's going.
Yeah.
Crazy.
But Jim has to work every day. So it's not, he's not having to be quarantined either.
I will.
Exactly. Well, yeah, Diane was saying she's mad. Okay, she showed the
Look what
screenshot.
Maggie said. Look what Maggie said. Diane's beauty would short out the worldwide net. So it's all for your own safety. Thank you, Maggie. That is true.
Stephanie, that is
My
that
beauty
that's
would sort it out.
they're not close. So listen, I don't get the demanding a link. Like I will say, even to Diane, can I come up?
Right.
I know, because that is just common decency.
Yeah, and and when she said she was going live today, I said, if you want me to come up, I will. I mean, I just don't push myself onto Randy's stream
Right.
just because we're friends.
Right.
Diane may be sexy, have your doubts. Well, you'll just have to have your doubts, Alpha Wolf. I don't know what to say. I mean, I can tell you that.
She is.
I don't know.
I can tell you that she looks like her picture that y'all see. Not the cartoon one. She does favor that a little bit, but demand a link on Diane's anywhere and expect to get one automatically. No. Thank you, Stephanie. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Nor would Stephanie blackmail, try to, and I'm using that softly with quotes, blackmail someone into giving them a link. She said, you give me that link or I'm sharing the screenshot.
All right, Alpha, you're going to have to go.
Oh.
Sorry. Bye. Bye. He's nice.
She looks just like that cartoon picture. She looks a lot like it. I don't think I have anything else you could try.
I am famous, PJ.
Listen, I have told Diane several times, there's a part of me that would love to see people shocked that she does come up, but I would be disappointed. You are lucky you are not working from home. I'm going crazy. Diane has a beautiful heart, and that's what matters. Thank you, Adrian.
Thank
Hashtag
you.
Adrian.
Thank you, Adrian. That is true. If you have a black heart,
the fact that she doesn't come up drives enough people crazy that it makes it worth it.
It does. It drives everybody crazy.
Right, Maggie. Yes.
It's been going on for years since I've been here, so I love it.
Okay, Lancy says, that's really me 10 years ago at Mardi Gras. Hey, figure skating coach, think it's bad not to cam up. It's ridiculous. I don't know, figure skating coach, because people are ridiculous.
See, now here's the thing. That woman that came up here, that crystal person, I could have, she cammed up, right? So I could have taken a bunch of pictures of her, right? And then I could have taken them and put them all, if I was like a bad person on the internet, I could have taken her pictures and put them everywhere, because that's what people do. So doing that is not such a smart thing because she came here attacking me, calling me a scammer. Now, if I was a crazy person, I could have taken her picture and put it all over, right? Then what?
Yes. Hi, Tracy. Sorry, I'm missing. Ziggy, I've seen you cam up, though. I've seen Ziggy on camera. I mean, but it's, hey, 4 scores and 7 beers ago. I absolutely love that name.
Oh, I've seen their channel 4 scores and 7 beers ago.
Right, emoji girl. Right. They want to listen to how somebody looks. Doesn't matter what people looks like. Or listen, I'm not defined by my job, Molly. I'm a burger flipper. So what? So what?
There's that accent again.
There's that accent. You're welcome, 4 scores. That's your burger flipper friend. She's ridiculous. You're ridiculous. Get up here and call me that. Get up here. Tell me to go make your kid lunch.
I can't believe that she said that to me in a message. I cannot believe it.
Clear the air, Diane, especially after threatening you with a screenshot. But geez, my 20-year-old is getting deployed and then people are dying. Hey, you know what? This is a distraction, okay? We know that people are dying from a virus, and we're sorry that your child is being deployed. But we cannot control that. I'm sorry. And we do know Thank you, Lady Beekeeper. I've never cammed up, but that's because I don't want to. So there, right? Give me a link or I will show screenshots and deny it. There you go.
Oh no, please don't eat 400. Yes, I'm going to do that, Blonde. I know it drives everyone crazy. Crazy.
It could be a lot. It could be a lot worse, Stephanie Brown. It could. But people need to just chill. Come for me, not what I do for a living. I have only ever apologized. Oh, y'all get along in the chat, please, Jamie. Don't talk about anything in the past. Let's just move forward. Mother and a lover and a chef. Me too. Joy Lane. Me too. Of how serious things are in the world. That is why we come here, to have a distraction from what is going on. Right.
That is true. That is
Yes.
true.
Yes. Every time I leave the house, I know what I'm up against.
I'm not going to 50 Shades of Crazy. I know it.
I know, figure skating coach. I know it's not Molly. Molly, I unblocked her. She is not blocked. Bye, baby. I love you. Burger sounds so good. It does sound good right now. Chill pills with the stimulus checks. You get a chill pill. Everyone gets a chill pill. Yes.
Yeah, I think that's even better than the money. I can tell you, I can use a chill pill.
That's right. Thank you, Lady Beekeeper. That's right. It's honest. I'm not doing anything illegal.
I know everybody needs chill pills.
We can wear masks. Yes, Joy Lang, we can. But the thing is we're about protecting ourselves, and people that are out in the public. You've got to protect yourself.
I see your message, Ellie. Yeah, I'm trying to think of something. Listen, I think everybody's been a little bit preoccupied with what's going on, and I said we're going to do more, contests. We're going to do more fun things. Have another humming contest, things like that. Maybe another talent contest. So I am trying to think of some things that we can do.
Oh, be careful, IB71. Can you? Yes, she can make that happen.
You're boring and should not be on Diane's panel. Can you eat something? What?
New York cat. Yes, free Frosties with purchase. She called me a burger flipper like it's a bad thing. And this is not the first time. Anytime she gets upset with me, that's what she calls me. A burger flipper. Randy's a burger flipper.
And I wish
I'm sorry I called you a burger flipper because up until today I thought you worked at the dollar store.
Oh my God. You're killing me. That accent.
Well, it kills me. I thought you worked at the dollar store. So what if I did?
I know.
Y'all, please get along in the chat. I love Stephanie. I love Kit Kat. I love everybody. I love y'all. Get along, please.
I just don't have enough family problems. Right. Yeah, I come up here and yeah, I know. I know. We have to try to do more fun things.
Thank you, side chat. Yes. The Jonas need to come back. The
contest needs to come back.
We never done our Samantha B. Just
why
told
would
you her
you
son was her comment was not inappropriate or rude. Your mom's deleted a woman whose son is fighting the front lines of our country. I didn't know that she got deleted. I can't see on here.
Well, Randy, Doc Roxern or whatever. Why would you make fun of her voice but be upset that she made fun of your occupation? They want to know.
Well, I'm not making fun of her voice at all. I am doing an impersonation.
That's right. People should be flattered when you do that. That's not making fun of.
I'm not making fun of her. If I wanted to make fun, I would. I mean, I'm telling y'all right now, what she said was, here, I'll do it in my voice. I'm sorry I called you a burger flipper, but I thought you worked at the dollar store. Okay, When did they start selling burgers at the dollar store? Then she gets upset with me again because I said, fuck Molly, and I meant it, for showing that screenshot of the Diane's. And she said, your burger flipper friend is ridiculous. Makeup mobster's done worse.
Are there
No,
others? There's
sorry.
2 Nickies in here? I didn't even notice that. That's right.
Oh, it's okay,
Impersonation
Stephanie.
is the highest flattery. That's right.
Yeah. It's an impersonation. I'm not making fun of her voice. People can't help if they're from New York. I mean, well, I don't mean it like that. What I mean, I can't help the way I talk. People make fun of me all the time on here.
That's right. People make fun of me. My friends make fun of me in my side chat. So what am I to do?
Yeah, don't ruin it for everybody, y'all. Don't ruin it for everybody. I try to be funny. I always say hey and tell her I love her. She probably thinks I'm crazy. Well, they both do, but Randy, go make my son lunch. I know, Susanna, right? Why don't she get off her ass and make her own son lunch? I love you, Cynthia.
I know. Sin, you know, you don't want Sin to go crazy. That's what I'm going to say. You don't want to go crazy on you.
Somebody's up here. Let's see. Who's here?
Because Sin will just lose it.
Go crazy, Yabba.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Oh, hello,
Yes.
Yabba.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you for the intro there.
Yabba.
Okay, I don't have much time, but
okay.
and I can't see the chat, so you all have to pass that.
Okay, well, I'm going to just look at you, and I'm going to just hear you in StreamYard. Then I'm not going to look at the chat either. Go ahead.
Okay, go.
Well, why would you not look at the chat? I mean, somebody might say something.
I
got you. I'm looking at the chat.
I'm covering all bases. Go ahead.
Anywho, so what was said, please do tell me, because I don't follow the Molly Go Lightly person, because, you know, ever since the Chris Watts, where she tried to pretty much extort a family that was murdered, are we all forgetting that? Like, I don't know who takes that woman seriously, number one. Number two, who's talking about somebody's job? Randy, your job is an essential job, so thank you for your service, because we all know that Molly Go Lightly is not at home preparing her own meals. What is she doing? She's more than likely going to a restaurant and getting takeout, but yet she's going to talk about somebody who's providing her a service in this time that we are in right now. Are we serious? Are we really going to accept that in this community? I don't think so. What was said?
Oh, so your burger last night, you know, she showed a private screenshot of Diane's, put it in her Patreon, called it a perk to her Patreon. Showing any private information is a perk.
Well, like I said, for the people who are new, Molly is pretty much a scanner, a con, whatever you want to call her. She has been since the beginning of time. If you go back, you can find Molly Go Lightly on YouTube when she was on, what was it, Wife Swap?
Wife Swap.
She's a train wreck. She always has been. But the fact,
and My Secret Jobs.
Yeah, she has. She's just a train wreck. But the fact that she came after your job, especially right now when you have to risk your life and go to work, is pretty fucking pathetic.
Thank you. Thank you.
Pretty pathetic. I mean, there are people who, like I said, like her. I mean, I'm not going out and eating that shit. I'm not letting somebody cough on my food and give me the corona. But
me neither.
No offense. But there are people who can't cook or can't, you know, they're too sick to go to the store and they have to eat takeout. And I guarantee, I could bet my fucking life she's one of them.
Yes.
Well,
so
yeah,
I'm pretty confused of why she would talk about. I don't care what a person does. If anybody's going to work right now, fucking good for you. You know how many people can't go to work that would give anything to have any kind of job right now? Can't eat this week.
True.
Right.
These people got some fucking balls, man. My anxiety has been so bad about this shit. I could not imagine going after anybody. I don't care if they're my worst enemy right now. And especially if they're going to work talking about what they do for a living. That speaks and that's the thing though that y'all got to remember. It's like you don't even have to defend it, because when they say that shit, think about what a fucking piece of shit that makes her look. You are fucking scum of the scum. You know what we ought to do, since these motherfuckers are CPS callers and all these other callers? How about we call the fucking local restaurants in your area and tell them you're out here job shaming motherfuckers, and then they quit serving your fucking fat ass. How about that, Molly? Shut the fuck up and set the fuck down, bitch. I'm sick of that motherfucker ranting and raving, going around from panel to panel, causing fucking chaos and problems. Shut up. She's a spoiled fucking human being. She's trash, man. Coming after somebody who works for a fucking living. What the fuck does she do other than scam you? Because these people get on YouTube, and it's like they're vulnerable people. You know what I'm saying? So somebody like Molly, she's real conniving and conning and shit. Mm-hmm. And she can talk you into giving you money and shit like that. That's what she does.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yes.
She's a scumbag. Anyways, I just wanted to say that.
Thank you. I'm glad you did.
And I am sure that Yaba is very stressed out. Because I am too. I say to Randy, the only place that I would eat a hamburger right now is in your Wendy's while you're on duty. That's
hell no, I ain't even eating that, because I don't know who touched that before she got it.
Well,
no, that's just me. Like, I'm super paranoid right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I only go out if I have to. It's just I'm fucked up about it, man. Like, when shit like this starts happening, it fucks with my head.
Yeah. I know. I think a lot of us are like that. That's why I feel like that's why we're all losing our mind.
Yes. And Yaba knows, because I'll call Yaba on my way to work. Yaba knows what it takes for me to go every day. She knows. So
I do too. I do too.
Yeah. I know you do.
I would be scared if I was forced. I would be scared.
Who's in the chat? I can't even see the chat.
A lot of people.
I hope everybody's doing good. Nobody's sick.
Kit Kat's here.
Hi, Kit Kat. Ziggy.
Kit Kat's here. Ziggy was here.
Agree, Kit Kat.
Kit Kat, did you get your shirt and your CD? I know you've been sick, and I didn't want to bother you about it, and I haven't been on Twitter or anything lately. It is a mess out here. The nerve of this woman. Who does she think? And this is the thing. This woman has nothing better to do with her time than harass people and talk about where they work. Do you got something better, bitch? You that's really all you got?
That's what I said.
Randy's nickname is Drive Through Randall, bitch. Get in line. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's done been said.
That's right. Yeah. That is
Welcome to the drama community, bitch. We done got that before you did.
Yep.
Next.
Did you have a change phone number?
You can say about any of us is done been said. Believe that. We say it about each other.
Right, but we say it to each other. I'm not gonna message you. You can message me, Molly, and call me. I unblocked her so she could come up here.
Remember when she harassed the Watts family, and like they fell, and that's the thing. Like, she's really good at manipulating people, and they fell for it too. Yes. She was gonna. Did she do the interview with her brother, or was she going to? I don't remember. And it pretty much her true colors come out. And remember when she did that video talking about how oh god, Shanann, and like she deserved it or whatever. Remember that?
Well,
yeah. Remember? Yeah.
She imitated Shanann. She imitated her and said, "Oh, Chris is gonna kill me when he gets home if y'all if I'm online."
Yeah, she did a parody. But
yeah, she did a parody of a murdered woman and 2 kids.
Where's that noise?
Yeah, but
it's probably me. I'm driving home.
Oh, you're driving. Okay, got it.
Yeah. Yeah, because some of us still have to work for a fucking living, Molly. Some of us have to risk our lives to go outside every day. Is that something you're going to make fun of us about?
Right, bless this mess. Coming from a life coach, isn't that rich?
Exactly. A life coach making fun of somebody for flipping burgers. Would you rather her go sell crack? Well, what would you rather her do, Molly? What would be acceptable for you? I'd love to know. Up to her standards. I wonder if she tells the people she gets food from that they're nothing but burger flippers.
Right. How you burger flipper? Give me my quarter pounder with cheese and my chicken waffles and my tamales and blah, blah, blah. The nurse, she told me to go make her son lunch. Shut up and go make my kid lunch. That's what she said, Yabba.
Bringing her kids into it. Oh my God! If one of my kids ever disrespected anybody, like that is the number one fucking rule in my book. When you go out, you treat everybody with absolute respect. Absolute. You better not leave without saying thank you. I cannot imagine, go make my kid some lunch. Ah, sickening. And how does she have a following? Or these people like? They're obviously just.
And this all happened over a screenshot. All over a screenshot.
Yeah.
Who cares about a screenshot, bitch? Screenshot.
Well, she got mad. Listen, she got mad though because I said fuck Molly for showing that screenshot. That's what made her mad.
Okay, well, come back with something better than that. Don't insult a whole group of people. You know what I'm saying? Like, she didn't just insult you. She insulted everybody that works in the restaurant business.
Yep.
But she don't give a fuck. She should, because I would never want that fucking reputation.
I wouldn't either.
Oh, Crazy Nose Granny, we don't even want to talk about that. I'm very pissed because I got an email from that person.
Diane and her emails. I don't know how Diane keeps up. That's what,
well, let me tell you.
I don't have a clue what goes on in this.
Well, I don't want anybody emailing me anymore.
You're gonna listen, Yab. Tell Yabba who emailed you. You don't know who emailed you. Brian St. John. Go, Yabba.
What about when Randy and Diane?
Don't even. I ain't even got the time. I don't.
Wait a minute.
These people in this community are trash.
Little Miss Perfect wants to know, what about when Randy and Diane insult people? Huh?
When they what?
What about when we insult people? And
what about a fucking insult? What about it?
I just don't. I love that people come into chats and say stupid things. I love it. You've seen me insult people? Yeah, like last night when I told Shady to get the fuck off my channel because she's a crazy ass bitch. I mean that. I insult their intelligence. Well, then they
Listen, you haven't seen an insult yet, Little Miss fucking Perfect, but you're about to if you don't get out of my chat.
Listen, if somebody's acting stupid, I will tell them stupid class.
I don't need people in here starting shit. We're in the drama community. We're not true crime. We're the drama community, you idiots. But you know what
No, y'all done merged this shit together. Is what you done did.
Well, you're right. You know what? And we could merge together, but you're not going to make fun of my job and the people that work with me. Because, like I said, she has not missed a burger. I'm telling you.
Yeah, but we have found there are a lot of new people that met through this emergence of the community. We have people, and they're in here right now.
I get it. Like, if you're calling somebody a burger flipper, it's no different than insulting somebody and calling them fat. I guess my complete outrage, it ain't even outrage, but problem with that, for one, Randy, I love Randy to death. She's like one of my best friends. So I'm going to feel like I need to defend her, so I get the point that they're trying to make, but especially right now, like, to talk about anybody that has a job in a restaurant business when they have to go out and actually risk their life. I just feel like it's so wrong, man.
It is wrong. Like I said, come at me for my actions, something I've done, something else, not for where I work. That's where I work. That's not who I am.
Well, that's not an insult. That's the thing is, it's not an insult. You can't make fun of somebody who has a job. You know what I'm saying? Now, if Randy was just a bum begging on the internet all day, then maybe you might be able to say something to her about how she makes her money.
Yeah. If I set up a Patreon and make you pay $50 to hear me run my mouth.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. We're at crazy times right now, dude. We need to be more compassionate. I guess we shouldn't expect that. And there were people who wasn't on here saying like that people's done lost their minds. They're like, this is mild. This is nothing compared to what normally goes on in this community.
True. But they don't know though. But what we didn't do, Yaba, was have people swatted. Yaba did have some. I mean, there has been some CPS calls and whatever, and
Oh
that's
God,
sick.
don't please.
That's sick.
Yeah,
But we don't have people swatted. We don't try to go into their real life and ruin their life. We don't make fun of where they
over
work.
what? You know what? Because you call somebody a fucking name, so they feel like they got to do whatever they can do to shut you the fuck up. That is scare tactics, and it has been done to me, and it has worked. Because then, like, you could come back and just destroy somebody with words and humiliate them and make them just a little bitty fucking speck on YouTube, and they're so fucking mad about that they got to do some crazy shit like that, which could possibly get you or your family killed. So instead of me making you feel like this fucking big on the internet, I'll just shut my fucking mouth. That's pathetic.
Right.
You're a coward.
Exactly. They are cowards. If you go into real life, you are a freaking coward. And listen, if you say stuff behind the scenes that you won't say to that person, I feel like you're a coward. Come up here, Molly, and tell me I'm nothing but a burger flipper, and tell me to make your kids some lunch. Say it to me.
So what about the cafeteria ladies at your kid's school? What are they? You know, the women who the women and men who fix your kids' lunch every day. So you think less of them?
Of course she does.
That's gross.
Of course she does. She thinks less of anybody that I guess gets out and works, except her buddy. Because she's close with BSJ.
That's just for YouTube. Like you got to understand, like, these people, even though they feel some way about this person, they might make an exception for this person just to have a little backing on YouTube. Feel a little safe. I got this person backing me, a mouth. A mouthpiece, whatever. We've seen it, done it. Like, we've done all this stuff. These people are new here.
You're exactly right.
We were here first. You need to go back to 2016, motherfucker. We done did it and did it better. You ain't gonna do it better than us. You ain't gonna be more entertaining than any of us. We've had the best stories, the best people, the best community. You can't top it. You can't top a fucking what was his name? What was the guy's name that ran for the governor who was on here going to the fucking food pantries and shit? You can't top. You can't top Amy Slayton. You can't top fucking people faking their deaths, paracord. You can't come close, bitch.
Oh, that is true. That is true.
Damien.
Dimitri Stein. We've had the best stories. The truthfully Trishas. You ain't gonna get it. It ain't gonna be entertaining, and you'll never be able to do it like us. You can't imitate us. You can try. All you're gonna do is get your feelings hurt, and you're gonna pick up the phone like a bitch and call the fucking police, because that's all you can do. But with that being said, I hope everybody is being safe, and I love you guys, and I miss everybody, but I gotta get off this phone because I gotta go home to my kids and make sure that they done their 6 hours of fucking homeschooling.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Thank you, Fifty Shades.
Yaba, stress to the max.
I love you too, Yaba. And there's the best right there.
Yaba.
Bye, y'all.
Bye. Be careful.
Yaba and Yaba spoke.
Yaba coming with the truth. You can't top anything they're trying to do. We've done it, and we have done it better. Busted out Dimitri Stein. We've had fake cancer. We've had fake deaths. We've had I wasn't here for paracord. We've had what else? What have we had? Damn. Oh yeah, the airport thing. When somebody said they were at the airport leaving to go get help, and I busted them out on that. I'm like, why don't we hear airplanes? All this shit's been done, and it's been done better.
That's right. All the memories.
Yeah, a lot of memories.
A lot of memories.
Me too, Blonde.
I wasn't around. I mean, I was kind of around for the paracord, whatever her name is.
Paracord.
Yeah, I was around for that story. I mean, I got to see part of the falling out of the whole story, but yeah, it was kind of crazy. That a scam.
Yes, Midwestern Mary, teeth scams. Dr. Phil, fakes. Yeah, Blonde. I'm not saying that out loud. That's just like, listen, whenever that guy came in and faked their death and I didn't even bat my eye, it's been done.
Yep. It's been done. And I just want to say one more
Yes,
time.
Stephanie.
I want to say one more time for the people that don't understand or keep giving misinformation. Wendy did not bring anybody on Dr. Phil, so get the fuck over it. Stop
No.
Dr. Phil's shit. If you want to go on Dr. Phil, you're going to have to write yourself because Wendy is not responsible for bringing anybody on to Dr. Phil. You'll have to write a letter yourself.
And a girl named Kaylee, and I won't say her channel name, is the one that called Dr. Phil. That's who got on there. Right, P-Day. We've had that. We've had the mailing of the drug scam, and I'm talking about drugs in makeup. Love you too, Janet. Done it. Asking if you made an appearance yet today isn't. Oh, sorry, honey boo boo. Yeah, that wasn't our first fake death, so that's why I was like, you're lying. Rest in peace, Montana Sky. Yeah.
Well, Montana Sky's back.
Under what name?
Under Montana Sky. They came in under another name, and then they were outed as that person, and they said, "You just come under your, just change your name back to Montana Sky."
Yeah.
It wasn't a bad thing. They didn't scam any money or anything, so they are back.
Right. Yeah, we had a woman that pretended her feeding tube was her chemo port, raised $1,000 in an hour.
Yeah. Yep.
When we busted her out having a head full of hair with a rag wrapped around her head.
Yep, we've seen it all here.
Yep, we've had deaths and resurrections. We've had miracles. We've seen miracles. People that were dying and on hospice 3 years ago and had 2 weeks to live. I just seen them comment, "Hi, Sweet Meadow, how are you?" It's those people. We've seen it. But you know what we have not done? Like Stephanie said, we haven't called the cops on them. We haven't, we've maybe called them out. We haven't called the cops on them. We haven't made fun of what they do for a living because we ain't give a shit. We haven't tried to ruin anybody's life. We haven't tried to make them lose their job. We haven't done anything like that. But you know what? The first thing they go to, Randy flips burgers. Burgers, Diane. She's a burger flipper and you're her friend.
I know. And I just, Molly, I can't for the life of me understand why you would come to me and say that again and not expect to be here in this position. So if you're going to say it in a message, why not say it to Randy? I don't understand.
Yes, Cynthia. We have synced it all. Synced it. We have synced it all. I believe someone walk on water. Woo! Yes, Simon. Yes. That could be a whole live on its own. You guys talking the history of the drama community. Absolutely, Lady Beekeeper. People have no idea that what we've seen and what we've done, but they think all this is new. And they think that I don't know. Well, she thinks she's gonna hurt my feelings. No, bitch, you're gonna piss me off till I absolutely get the drama community back together and send your ass back to D Live. That's what needs to happen.
Whoa.
Because y'all cannot listen. Put a 1 in the chat if life was better on YouTube when she was on D Live and not around here. Please vote 1 in the chat.
Well, that's the point, Stephanie. Why did she put me in the middle? Because she knows that we're friends. So she knew I was going to,
Look at all these ones. Look at all these ones. It was better. We didn't have anybody saying, let me on panel. Let me on panel. I'm going to show you a screenshot. Let me show you a screenshot. I know, Mr. Mary. Look at all these ones. Except Mary, she always puts 666 because she's, look at the truth. The truth comes in with a 1. The question, Kaja, wasn't things better when she was on D Live? I didn't notice she was gone. Right, I didn't either, honestly, but I did. But buddy, when she came back, boom, it blew up. Now look at all these ones. I would be humiliated if people wanted me off here that bad. Checker G. That's right.
It's a beautiful noise. Do, 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 do. Maybe you didn't hear what Yaba. Oh my God, Debbie, it's terrible.
What?
Um,
Mind shot himself. Oh no, I'm so sorry.
oh my, that is crazy.
The truth. How about you come up and we fix this with you and Diane?
Oh, I listen. I don't think the truth and I, you know, I think we're fine. I mean, I was kind of surprised that she had that screenshot, but again, you know, the whole thing about the screenshot, it really isn't that big of a deal, you know. So I mean, we do talk, you know. So
Yeah.
I don't think I don't really think there's a problem. I think that she, you know, felt a certain way about that screenshot, and
Oh, man.
I just feel like, you know, it wasn't like a big deal. It wasn't a big deal.
Suicides are at an all-time high. Yes. Yes.
Well, yeah, she did call me scared, but I told her in private that I'm not afraid of anybody. I mean, I don't know what I've got to do to prove that I'm not afraid of anybody around here. I just don't want to fuck with certain people.
Maggie. Republican Ash, I love your face.
I just don't want to fuck with certain people. Like Brian sent me an email today. I don't know why he would send me an email. I'm not going to reply to it, and especially if it's about Randy.
Yeah,
I am not going to even give it the time of day.
You're right. He wants me to call out Laura saying that she said something. Well, yeah. I didn't hear it. It doesn't sound like Laura to me. I don't know. But you know what? You called her out, so why do I have to?
Yeah, and that's the whole thing about this place is, you know, people want us to be outraged about every single thing. And I was like, are you kidding me? I read it and I was like, you kidding me? Now you want Randy to go after Laura? There's no reason to do that.
No. Listen, hey, hugs back, Uber. Laura, listen, I am not into just kicking somebody when they're down. And Laura is down, and I'm not going to kick her. But you know what? You said I was scared of her. Newsflash, Mussolini. I'm not scared of you. I'm not scared of Laura. I'm not scared of anybody on here. But I'm not going to kick Laura when she's down. She's been through enough. Damn. That's right. You cannot break these ties up to no matter what you do. All right, Wendy V. Good night. Ghost. Oh, I have ghosted him, Delta. He sent an email to Diane.
Yeah.
Want me to go. Want me to go after Laura while his BFF is making fun of where I work. Gotcha. That's gonna happen. And while we're at it, let me find anybody that missed the live stream last night. Let me direct y'all to it. And put this in the chat because I haven't got to
what live stream?
I'm afraid I'll get struck.
But what live stream?
There was a live stream last night with Brian. I guess Brian was on it. I haven't got to listen to Brian, John, and the owner of the channel. The channel is, let me find it. Real World Podcast. Whirl, WHIRL. Hey, Cindy Lopez.
Yeah, I know who that is.
Yeah, I honestly had never heard of that person, but there, you know, I guess he got his ass handed to him. I don't know. I have not listened to all of it yet. I got that from a very, very, very good friend. Okay, I'll tell y'all, B. And she was listening to it. She was listening to it. She was laughing her ass off, but I haven't got to listen to it yet.
Yeah, I've never listened to that channel, but I've heard about it.
Here's what I don't understand. A lot of people who say certain people go real life want people to put themselves out there, their children in harm's way, to call them out. Why not just ignore? Leave people. Listen. I said this when this happened to Laura. I said, the quickest way to get to somebody is through their kids if they have kids. And that's what they're doing. Stop it. It's shitty. Hey, dummy dump. It's shitty. Leave people alone. Leave kids alone. Go after the person, but leave it on YouTube. That's what we got to do. Leave it on YouTube.
But you know why they go for kids? They go for kids because they know that's going to be the place that hurts you the worst.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, the quickest way to a parent's heart is through their kids. But I would never go after somebody's kids to hurt that person. Ever. Ever.
No. And kids shouldn't even be brought up on YouTube at all.
No.
No, in fact, no family should. If the person's not on YouTube, then they shouldn't be brought up.
Right. Like
Family
the truth, for instance, will go at anyone who hashtag IB71. Thank you. The truth, for instance, will go at anyone who isn't calling out the people she hates. Maybe they don't want to put their kids in the middle, speaking from experience. That's true. But we got to quit with the threatening CPS. That maybe I'll call CPS on, I heard, oh, well. Hey, Lace with Lacey.
Hi, Lace with Lacey.
I'm so sorry for your loss. I love you. Is based on a lie Laura made up. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about. Unless you're talking about the 14-year-old thing, which I heard with my own ears, Ash.
I don't even know. What does that mean? Nobody should threaten CPS with anybody. It's all got to stop. Leave it on YouTube. Leave it on YouTube. The 14-year-old thing is, I guess BSJ said, it's okay to whack your PP to a 14-year-old. It's not. No. Let me take that back. He didn't say it was okay. He said it was gross, but not illegal. Yeah.
And, that's what she started that whole thing. Well, listen, Ash, who says that though? Who says that? It's not illegal. Nobody says that, Ash. That's who? Nobody but one person. And I think it probably might be illegal. I'm just saying.
Stephanie and the Truth, why don't you come up here?
Yeah, y'all come up. That'll be fun.
Why don't you come up? Because I think that there's too much, this community and the combination of the communities have gone to hell. And they're blaming us, the drama community. Well, one person in particular is blaming the whole drama community for coming over here and fucking up the true crime community.
Well, Ash, I hope I just said that. He didn't say he was doing it. He said it was gross, but he said it's not illegal. And Cindy, I think it might be. I'm not taking up for BSJ, but he didn't say that he sat around and done that. He said if he did, it wouldn't be illegal. Yeah, it is illegal if you're looking at pictures of 14-year-olds. I don't even know how that got started or why that was said. I missed that. Because y'all know there's a whole time when I didn't even know, hey, breaking the silence. Let me check your channel. It's IB71. What's on panel? Oh. You're on panel.
Hey, Miss Randy. Hey, Miss Randy. I'm not going to be on here long. I'm new to your channel. But I drive a truck regional here on the East Coast. And I just want to give you folks a heads up. A lot of these warehouses are running out of product. There are places I go to, we drop 20, 30 loads a day out of there, and we're getting 5 to 10 a day. They're not getting everything in. one warehouse in Allentown, Pennsylvania, was shut down for 5 days because they had no product to ship out. So all this stuff you hear on the news that our food supply chain is strong. No, I've been doing this for 26 years. I've got friends. I don't do over the road anymore, and I've got friends who still run the South, following the produce, and a lot of produce is rotting in the ground. So I'm telling you, it's going to get worse before it gets better. You better get what extras you can afford to get.
Oh, wow. That is scary.
I'm just telling you what I know from talking to the warehouse people. I've been, with the company I'm with now for a few years. So I know all the warehouses. I know everybody very well, all the managers, and it's rough. It is rough. They cannot keep up. There's not enough coming in.
Oh. You're not the first person to say that.
But I was just letting you guys know. That's it. I've been in the bushes watching all the chaos unfold between all sorts of channels. I'm always in the bushes. But I love your channel. Your channel's better than cable TV.
I'm gonna take that as a compliment.
Yeah, you're like the young and the restless. My grandparents used to watch the soap opera. You're just the soap opera for YouTube.
I think we're all a soap opera, to be honest.
I did.
All right. Well, I'm gonna get out. Well, I'm gonna get out your chat and let you get back to doing what you were doing. I just was trying to let you guys know, and me being a small little Yuba tuba, you weren't gonna see me. So that's all I want to say. I'm gonna get out your chat and let you get back to it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for letting us know. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, you did hear.
Okay, listen, I thought that was a picture of Jesus too. No, that's a picture of him.
Huh?
So, okay, his picture, everybody thought it was Jesus, but no, it's him. That was a real picture of a guy. That wasn't Jesus. It did look like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Stop making folks fear.
But did you see on YouTube, on the news, that China is off of, they're free to do going wherever they want now.
Yeah, I did. And I had a message today that said, it's dying down where they live. Now, where I live, it's just really getting started. We think, but with time, we just got to let this thing, I do urge people, listen, the main reason that restaurants are staying open is for truck drivers, for emergency responders, and things like that. It's not so you can just run out and get, it's not so if you're on lockdown, which we are.
China is not free.
But people aren't listening, and that's why it's a pandemic, because people aren't listening. We got the people that are like, hey, if you're gonna get it, you're gonna get it. Hey, sugar. And then you got the people that think they're safe, and you got people that think they're not gonna catch it, or they think the government is blowing it up, and they're the ones that's spreading it. So that's my biggest problem with people right now, is they are eating out there because they don't want to cook, or maybe they can't cook, but there's people who are, I don't want to judge everybody that eats out, because there's people that are losing their minds in their house, and they may just be getting out, so it's hard to.
Well, I can tell you that I'm going to be on lockdown myself personally for a lot longer than they probably tell us to be. I'm just.
No, I don't blame you. And then we have people that we're wearing gloves, but it's for our protection. We can't protect the public. Y'all have to protect yourself. That's what people don't realize, is if you're going to a fast food restaurant, we're wearing gloves, but it's for our protection. We can't change gloves between each customer because we're wrapped around the building. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
So you've got to protect yourself. Wear gloves. Wear a mask.
Can you check your messages?
Yeah.
Twitter?
I just I unhid full on drama. They're allowed in here. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I was messaging. Well, listen, I don't know. I mean, I saw the video and I saw all the people going out to the mall and, you know, in China, and I was like, wow, everybody is just out. And I'm like, that's so odd to me because it was a place where a lot of people died. I don't know. The whole thing was weird to me. It's not that long. I think it's been only a total of 3 months for them on lockdown.
Yeah. I know, Kit Kat. I know, but there's a lot of people don't know. Y'all confused. I know, Kit Kat. I'm very confusing.
China lied to us. I don't know. I mean, I don't know who's lying to us. I don't know. And that's why it's so crazy. I feel like I don't know who to trust, who to believe. Because, okay, here's the thing. Someone sent me a little graph that came from the CDC, right? And it's a graph that, like, it's almost like they don't want us to see it. And it shows that the cases, actual new cases of the coronavirus are very, very, very low. They're not like brand new cases. The cases are ones that they had people tested, not that there's new cases coming out. It's very strange. So I'm looking at the CDC graph, and it's showing that there's literally very few people actually coming down with this virus, new people. So I don't know who to believe. If you can't believe the CDC, who are you going to believe?
Right.
I mean, who do we
Luxury
believe?
non-essential website still open for business. Shipping non-essentials, just saying. Luxury non-essential website. And that's the thing. I've ordered things offline instead of going out, you know. So we know Stephanie is on it. We know Stephanie is on it because she goes down the rabbit holes and she looks for conspiracies, and I love that. Go to your state and county. Yes. It's a power grab. I'm believing IB71. I'm believing it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They're lying about the numbers. I don't know who to believe anymore.
I know Kit Kat can't type my name. She couldn't last night.
What?
Yeah.
So she can't type in your channel name?
Yeah. Well, my name, Randy. She can't type Randy.
Wow, that's weird.
I think I know the cure.
And Truth says, I think I know the cure. I'm serious, but it will take forever to figure out how to administer it to humans. What? You know the cure? I know, right, Tally Girl? Everything that I see is so confusing. And it makes me nervous. There's a hospital in California that doesn't want to test a little boy who may have COVID. The county reports 0 cases. See, this is what, you know, I don't know. I hate even talking about this stuff because it
does freak her out. It does.
I have no time to look into anything right now. Hardly have time to shower right now. Okay, well, maybe at some point Stephanie Brown will go down that rabbit hole and find out who the liars were.
I couldn't type Randy's name in your chat. Oh, wow. I just have to. She said, by the way, I do shower. I just have to make time. I get it. Wear a mask if you need to go out, even homemade. Yeah, wear something. That's
yeah, you have to wear a mask if you're going out and gloves, and you have to follow. Hopefully where you live, they're doing everything that they're supposed to be doing. With the social distancing and going into stores and having big X's on the floor. You need to stand 6 feet apart, and you need to stay away from people, even if you have a mask and gloves on. You just have to do it. I mean, I don't know why people wouldn't want to do it.
Why do I have to show when I don't have to go to school? Oh, golly. I don't have any little ones at home. I don't have any kids at home now. None. My last one moved out. China's death toll was more like 200,000. Wow. Better than the ones that he's really. And Maggie, everybody keep praying for Maggie's son. He's got cancer. He's going for chemo. He's having to get out in this, be at a hospital. It's awful.
Well, the whole idea of wearing gloves is that you shouldn't, be touching your face. Don't touch your face. If you're wearing gloves, you need to take them off and take them off the correct way so that you're not touching the outside of the glove. I mean, I have a whole process.
I'm sure you do.
I have a whole process.
So I think, honestly, I've said all I need to say. The next time you go out to eat, call your restaurant people, burger flippers, Molly, and see how they handle it. Just a burger flipper, and see how they handle it. Y'all keep giving her $50 a month to look at private screenshots. I don't understand that. And other than that, is there anything else you want to say?
No. Lace with Lacey wants to do a tutorial on removing gloves. Well, you need to remove them. Look, when you have your gloves on, and you take one glove, you turn it inside out, right? You take it off, it's inside out. And then with the inside out glove, you take off the other glove with the inside out part. So you're not touching the exposed part that you just touched something with. And then you make sure to dispose it in the garbage.
Maggie, we had to make our governor. Hey, Amelia.
And don't touch your faces.
No.
It's so weird how much, you don't realize that you do touch your face. You just, and you rub your eyes, like, your eyes get itchy or whatever, and you rub your eyes. You just can't do those things anymore. And it seems like it's a big stretch to not be able to do it. But damn, this is life or death, people.
The sun kills viruses. You'd be like, yeah, now I've heard that. And that's why the hotter it gets outside, the better it will be with this virus.
Well, that's what they're saying, that, the virus lives longer in the cold. I think people are under the impression that cold destroys viruses, but with this virus, they found that the droplets, even in the air, last longer in the cold than it does in the warm. I was exposed and quarantined in a government building the longest 13 days of my life. Wow. Hasland, that's scary. That is so scary. I ordered a necklace the other day, arrives today. It's non-essential, so why is the government not stopping non-essential goods? That's a good point. They could really stop. I mean, if they really want to, they can stop non-essential.
Oh. And here's what, I had a text I didn't hear because I turned my notification. Ufta,
here's my April and May.
Thank you, Ufta. Thank you. Hashtag Ufta. Somebody was listening to Molly and she said that I bore her and I've never made Diane's channel better. And I was supposed to ask Gabba if she got her text, but I will do that later. Thank you so much, Ufta. So thank you, Molly. Thank you. I don't care what you think. I have to value your opinion to even give it one iota of a damn, and I don't. And I've never tried to make Diane's channel better.
Well, I don't even know what that means. What does that mean? Who made my channel better?
I didn't make your channel better.
Well, I think that the people that come to my chat disagree with that because they love when you come. They love when Randy's there. Diane, cussing makes the channel better. That is true.
But what you don't see is when I say, can I come up? People saying no. And when Molly says, can I give me a link? Everybody's like, no, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. So there's that. Nobody's ever that I've seen beg for me not to get a link on somebody's channel.
Yeah, same with me.
Thank you. Okay, Lancy. Thank you.
I don't do that.
But I have seen in many chats, no, don't give Molly a link. I've seen it and seen it and seen it. So keep talking. Thank you, Amelia. Yeah, we needed fun. We needed, but you know what? People would rather rip each other apart about what they do for a living, or let's show private screenshots. Let's throw Diane under a bus. Let's throw Diane under a bus, all to get a new war started with, I'm blank, what's her name? Makeup Mobster. And why? Why?
Yeah, I mean, look, like I said, I wasn't really going to ever, I really wasn't going to ever make that public. I didn't really want to because I didn't think it was such a big deal. But it doesn't matter because I'm a liar. It never happened, so it doesn't matter. I mean, people are gonna. I can't with this shit anymore. People are either gonna believe me or they're not. I don't know what the big deal is. Like I said, so what?
Exactly. Nails on a chalkboard. But you can get Chanel lipstick, Ufta. I give away good stuff in my Patreon. Golly. But I'm the boring one. And you get a phone call for $50 a month. A phone call. Woohoo. We finally are locked down just simply because we went at our governor pretty hard. I didn't know there was other states that wasn't. I thought we were the last one, to be honest. Right, Boston girl.
Lady Beekeeper. There's something in the McCoys. I can't remember right now. I'm drawing a blank. The hillbilly feud that went on for generations.
The Hatfields and McCoys.
Hatfields and McCoy. Yeah. I couldn't remember the Hatfields part. And I don't even really know what that feud was. Do you? What was that feud?
Yes, it started over a pig.
Started over a pig? Really?
Mm-hmm. It started because one of them thought the other one stole their pig.
Oh my God.
Sure, Lily. And it just went from there. I think there was some bad blood in the past, but the big feud started over one of them thought the other one stole their pig.
Yeah, well, that's true. It's kind of like that. You're right, Lady Beekeeper. Can't even remember where shit starts. I don't know.
Well, listen. That's the thing. I can guarantee you that so many people on here don't remember or know why they're mad at that other person. me and Telfer went at it for how long, and we have no idea why. But I can't listen. I can't say that to Yaba because she'll start reminding me. She said this and this and this. And I'm like, ah. Raise your hat to the Red Lobster biscuits. To hell with Molly. Maggie made Red Lobster biscuits while we were live. They look good.
Listen, I don't go to Red Lobster anymore. I haven't been there in a really, really long time. But that is one of the things that I loved the most about Red Lobster was those damn biscuits.
That is not true, Telfer.
That's not true.
We got into it.
Randy doesn't do that. Randy doesn't do that.
Mm-mm.
She doesn't not like people
Lily.
because someone told her to.
Hi. Can you hear me okay?
Yep.
Because I have earbuds here I can put in if you can't hear me.
We can
No,
hear
we can
you.
hear you.
Okay, good. Diane, I just wanted to tell you Governor Wolf just closed all the schools in our state. We live in the same state.
I thought they were all closed already.
No, they weren't for the rest of the year.
Oh, okay. Well, no, I knew they were closed, but I didn't know that they were. Well, I figured that was going to happen.
Yeah, he closed. We just got the order down on our school website. So, and I have a senior this year.
Yeah.
Oh.
No.
Yeah.
I know.
It's sad for the seniors, and it's sad for a lot of people. It's sad for the people that are getting married and they can't get married. It's sad for a lot of people that are wanting to have wonderful life moments, and they have to be put on hold.
Hello?
All right, I'm back. Since they thought my picture of my rendition of Jesus wasn't me, here's my real picture.
Okay. I thought that I knew it was you.
Some of them get
Hello,
upset
Tony
because my
Piper.
hair is longer than theirs.
I think both pictures are gorgeous. I'm not gonna lie to you. I do. I think you're very handsome.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
It's hard being this good looking and driving the truck.
I can imagine.
My wife's about ready to smack me. Yes, I'm married. I don't want nobody to think I'm being slick.
I'm
Happily married
for
for 16 years.
22 years for me.
And she's Creole, so you know them women. They'll slice your nuts off, slit your throat, and sit back down and eat a bowl of gumbo like it's nothing. So no.
Oh boy.
I flirt a little bit, but I'm allowed to. But I know how much I'm allowed to before I get in trouble.
Yes, same.
Yeah.
No, but I was trying to get in. You see, I'm a big history buff. I love history.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you drive a truck, you have a lot of time to research and read. And you were talking about the Hatfield McCoys, and you know,
Yeah.
and you got a sub named Blonde PT.
Yeah.
Yeah, she turned around as you know, she agreed with me. I'm a sort of conspiracy theorist. I've been following politics and religion and global economics for 20 some odd years, and I just pay attention and look at what's going on. And a lot of people don't. Everybody believes everything the government and their pastors and their civic leaders shove down their throats without researching some of the stuff on your own. Because like this COVID-19, I live in Philly, and I have probably within a 10-block radius about 4,000 people. I know almost half of them. Don't nobody know anybody with it.
Huh.
And on our local news, Temple University was supposedly had a line of people testing up. So my wife and I jumped on my Harley. Temple University Hospital's only 10 blocks from me, 12 blocks from me, drove there deader than the doornail. Nobody's there. They're pushing this. There's something else going on. This is just a prelude to what's coming.
Can I say something real quick?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Just about the testing. I believe this. I'm not saying that this isn't real. I'm not saying that at all, and I'm not saying it's not serious. But I think the testing, what they're doing, is there is a
Marielle, really?
there
Ah. Okay, go ahead.
is sorry, there's an umbrella. Okay, so an umbrella, and under that umbrella are a series of viruses that all fit under the coronavirus category. And I realize that COVID-19 does fit under that category now too. And what I think they're doing when they're giving these tests is they are not testing specifically for COVID-19. They are testing for coronavirus markers, meaning that if you come up positive with a coronavirus marker, that they are considering that to be a positive coronavirus test, not specifically positive for COVID-19. You're
Right.
just showing them.
Yeah, someone in the chat just said the swine flu was coronavirus. There are a lot of there are different viruses that you're right. I did read that fall under.
And at any given time, across the United States, I would venture to estimate probably 50% of people are positive for coronavirus at any one time. And these people that are being tested, I would want to know, are they coming off of a common cold? Are they coming into a common cold? So that's one of the things that I think is a little bit skewed as far as the numbers go, is that they're not specifically testing for COVID-19. It's just they're testing for coronavirus markers. And that's why they're just saying, yes, if you test positive for a coronavirus marker, then it is a positive COVID-19 test. But I don't believe at this point that they have enough knowledge of the virus as it is right now to be able to isolate the markers to test for it.
You honestly believe that, Lily? You honestly believe that they don't have the technology to test for that? Until about 5 days ago, I'm gonna have to go back because I've been in the bushes forever. I promise you. I'm just slowly coming out now. But the United States government actually has a patent on COVID-19, the virus. They also have a patent on the AIDS virus. They also have 27 different patents on anthrax. So if they have patents for these things, they actually know what they've got going on. Now, when you go to look for, now you can still find the AIDS and you can still find the anthrax, but now all of a sudden, the patent for COVID-19 has mysteriously disappeared. But when I found it, I screenshot it so I would have it. But when you go back and put in the exact same information, it no longer exists. So no, our government has been. Here's a perfect example for you, Miss Lily. You know the Tuskegee Airmen, correct? You remember that story?
Yes.
Now, these people did not even know what they were being tested with and what it was being done for. If you read, I read a lot of government documentations. Do you know it is legal for them to test on you without your knowledge? But as soon as you find out, they have to stop. That's why they're so against whistleblowers. Like I said, I've been doing this a long, long time. They know what they're doing. Something like that does not mysteriously escape. Because you got China saying we gave it to them. We're saying China let it go. I mean, our government knows. Government's been talking. Just because hypothetically, me and you are fighting in front of all these people. So the world sees me and you fighting. But we're in the back room shooting back a shot of whiskey, laughing, and still doing our business on the side. A lot of that goes on. Believe it or not, a lot of that goes on. You see it in boardrooms. Before I drove a truck, I used to work for IBM, and I was upper management. And I was the third youngest in Manhattan, where I'm from New York City originally. But I was the third youngest project manager they had ever had. And I sat back and watched managers get each other's crew to fight with each other, they sit back and laugh. I've seen it. So don't that I don't know. I just, for them to have a
Okay, so
patent on it,
let me just clue you into something, Biker, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm a registered nurse. I have a bachelor's degree in nursing. I have worked
So does my
OR,
wife.
and I've worked OR and ER. Okay? So don't you don't have to tell me about any conspiracies or what's going on behind the scenes or anything like that. I know what goes on behind the scenes. I've been there, I've heard it, I've seen it. All I'm saying is that the numbers could be skewed because they are not testing specifically for COVID-19. That's what I said. And I explained why I thought that was the case.
Oh no, I completely understand.
I don't care.
But
I don't care who has a patent on what. I don't care. That's not what I'm concerned about.
Well, I
What I'm concerned. Go ahead, Randy.
I don't think that he's trying to change your mind or anything. I think he is just telling what he knows, and you're telling what you know.
Yeah.
No,
So
I'm not trying to change your mind.
He's coming from a corporate. He's coming from a corporate side of it, and I'm coming from a medical side of it.
Well, my wife is a nurse too.
Coming from.
Yeah, my wife is a nurse too.
Ask your wife if what I'm saying could be possible. It's absolutely possible. I mean, if somebody goes in, let me just give you a funny example. Somebody goes into the doctor and says, "Oh, my balls are blue." And the doctor says, "Well, you probably have an STD." And the guy walks out and tells everybody he has an STD. What STD does he have? We don't know because he wasn't tested for a specific STD. So I'm just telling you. That's a weird analogy.
Yeah, that is. Usually you got blue balls. You're maxed up.
Well, that's not what blue balls means. You can ask your wife.
I know. I'm being
well, to me, that means
it's a layman's term. I was being facetious.
Yeah, that's what it means. You've got it. I just wanted to say though, and then I'll get off because I don't want to. I think the best thing that anybody can do if they need to go out is wear a mask. That is like the number one thing that you can do is just wear a mask to protect yourself. Excuse me?
Oh, I'm sorry. I see. Okay. Stephanie Brown put it in layman's, she said, you're saying that people are testing positive for corona, not COVID.
What I'm saying is, okay, there are a number of viruses that fall under the coronavirus umbrella, okay, including COVID-19. Okay, it is my belief that they have not isolated enough of the virus to be able to set a marker in a test, in a reliable test for COVID-19. So what they're doing, as you're seeing people do the drive-through testing, is they're testing for markers of a coronavirus, not necessarily COVID-19, but just a marker that tells them whether or not you are carrying a coronavirus, which COVID falls under. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you test positive for a coronavirus in the hospital, okay, just straight coronavirus, then what happens is you get another test that will isolate the marker as to what coronavirus you have, which one that you have. And COVID would be that. But these people that are doing these drive-throughs that are able to get their results in 15 to 20 minutes leads me to believe that they are testing straight just for a coronavirus marker. It is not a specific to COVID-19. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, so well, it's here. I don't know. I mean, we don't have any of the drive-through things. It takes a few days to get your results back.
Right. But I mean, up in big cities. I mean, they're showing these big cities where they're having the cars drive through in Baltimore, in New York, out in California. You're having these drive-throughs, and that's what I'm saying. And I'm saying that at any given time, I believe that probably more than half of the population of the United States is carrying a coronavirus. It may manifest itself as just the common cold. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm not saying it to make anybody worried or anything. I'm saying I believe that the numbers are skewed based on, because right before I came on, Diane was talking about the CDC and what she had seen from the CDC, and that the numbers were too low. The numbers were too low, and see, that's part of it. Is in order to get the numbers to rise, they've got to have more people testing positive for corona, because when I'm listening to the news and stuff, or when I'm watching a video on YouTube, what I'm doing is I'm listening to the verbiage. Are they saying coronavirus or are they saying COVID-19? Because to me, at this point, they are two different things. Yes, COVID falls under the coronavirus. I understand that. But at this point, they're two separate things to me. If somebody just says, I tested negative for coronavirus, that just tells me you weren't carrying a coronavirus marker. It doesn't tell me that you tested negative for COVID-19. Now, if you're specifically tested for COVID-19 and you say, I was specifically tested and I came back negative, then you're negative for COVID-19. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it does.
No, I know what you're saying.
Yeah. I know what
I know what she's saying, but they're trying to inflate these numbers to make it a pandemic. That's what they're trying to do. They want this to be another Spanish flu.
I totally disagree. It is a pandemic. It is a pandemic.
Lily, make sure you let him speak, okay? Because he's been really respectful. Don't just y'all don't fight or anything or argue. But I
wasn't going to fight with him. I'm just saying I don't believe. I mean, it is a pandemic. I wouldn't question that in the least.
Okay, I still have people in New York City, and like I said, I reside in Philadelphia. And you mentioned the news. Well, the news turned around, was live, said Temple University had this long line. Nobody there. Nobody when we went through. When they said it on Fox News over in New York, one of my buddies posted the video. He lives 2 blocks from Kings County Hospital. He went out there, nothing. They are blowing this up, saying it's all this stuff that's going on, and it's not true. And another thing was New York City. I drive a truck and I drive a reefer. That's why I pull food. And I saw a name on one of the trailers that New York City acquired to turn around for all these cases of COVID-19 people that had died from it. I called him. He said they were only leasing it for the day. Now, that makes no sense to me. Why do you need all these trailers for all these supposed dead COVID-19 patients, but you're only leasing the trailer for the day?
Right. I agree. I agree that the things that are happening are not adding up. I agree with that. And I'm coming from the perspective. I'm coming from the perspective that to me, the test numbers aren't adding up either. That's what I'm saying. And I totally agree with you. I mean, we've all seen the pictures that are supposed to be from hospitals that are actually found out to be from hospitals over in Italy. And they're being presented to us as hospitals that are, things that are happening in these hospitals, but they're not. One of the things that I have a problem with, and I'm not on this, but I have other friends that are nurses and things like that. And they're saying to me, if these people are in these hospitals and they're being run ragged and having to work 12-hour shifts, which, surprise, 12 hours is a shift in a hospital. Why are all these people on all these medical workers on TikTok all of a sudden doing all these dances on TikTok and everything? If they're being run ragged,
I have a question. My wife has a question.
Why isn't our president and the people around him wearing masks when they come on live?
Okay, my wife asked a question. From your perspective, why is it when we see all of our government officials, whether it's city, state, federal, when they're doing all of these updates, none of them are wearing masks or gloves on live?
That's a good question. That's a good question. I mean, that's a question I think that's been asked many, many times. I think it's a good question. I would also want to know why why when you see the press briefings and stuff like that, why are the press not wearing them? Why are the press not wearing them? I mean, I can't answer that question. I just wanted to come up here to kind of give my theory as to, so people don't get anxious, because this is a very anxious time. And I think fear and panic breed, when somebody's very scared or they're very anxious, they will go along with things just because they're fearful and they're anxious. And I'm not saying hysteria, exactly. Thank you, because I couldn't think of the word. I'm not saying that there's nothing wrong going on. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that there is a new virus. However it came about, I'm not saying that it's not, I'm not saying that. This is I'm not saying that it's not a real thing. It is a real thing, and I believe it's a real thing. I just have to question, from my perspective, being the medical side of it, the things that I'm seeing don't make sense to me as far as a medical perspective goes. I'm not a doctor, but I'm a nurse, and I've been a nurse for a very long time. And I've seen a lot of things. I've heard a lot of things, and the numbers just don't make sense to me. And that's why I wanted to come on and just say, with the COVID testing or the corona testing, that it, to me, in my mind, from what I know, it makes a difference as to, the verbiage makes a difference in my mind.
Can I ask you a question?
Something? Stores here, and I appreciate you driving trucks and stuff like that. The stores here are now starting to put up signs in certain areas of the store and blocking them off, saying that this is a non-essential area and that you are not allowed to take products out of that part of the store, and they will not be sold to you.
Well, that's happening up here too.
Right.
I work we call it a yard where we park our trucks and trailers. And we're in an industrial complex behind Sam's Club and Walmart. And I've been lucky. I've been home a lot during the week. Usually I'm gone during the week and home on the weekends. But every day I've come home, I turn around and I have seen lines. They're letting like 10, 15 people in. There's 100 people waiting outside Sam's Club, Walmart, ShopRite, Whole Foods, and now Aldi's. They're starting to have a line, and another grocery store that's new to our area. They've been around for a while, but they're called, I think it's pronounced Lidl. They're a chain that started in Germany.
Lidl.
Yeah, they're starting to have lines.
Right.
And
you have to wonder, though. You have to wonder if some of those lines aren't because they're letting certain shoppers in at certain times, like they're letting maybe the elderly and the handicap in at certain times. And two, Walmart isn't open 24 hours a day here anymore, where that used to be. Like, the thing was that Walmart was open 24 hours a day, but they're not doing that anymore. So, and things are hard to find.
My wife asked me to pick up some potatoes. So I went and stopped, and I went to Sam's Club because, you get the better deal there than going to the smaller stores. And no, there was everybody, young, old, handicapped. It didn't matter. They were just letting in 8, 9, 10 at a time. and I'm considered handicapped because I broke my back, and I can't stand for hours, and I can't walk that whole store, so I get the little beep beep carts, like Evil Knievel, and I'm telling you, they are out of so much stuff. It's like walking into a store.
Hold on 1 second. Yeah, Amelia's here. Amelia's the one that sent me the chart, the graph.
Right. She just said positive and presumptive.
Yes.
Yeah. And that's basically presumptive. That's kind of what I was saying, where they're presuming that you have COVID if you test positive for corona. That's kind of what I'm saying.
But the numbers.
I also have another question
Okay, go ahead.
No, I have another question. Like I said, I study all. I love history. I'm a history buff. And if anyone has read up on it, the Spanish flu, which we all know didn't come from Spain, when it hit America, it was like 30 million people died from that pandemic. That was a true pandemic. But if you look at the private sector during that time, that pandemic created almost 700 new millionaires, which millionaires is like our billionaires now. And then shortly after that, after the Roaring '20s, then you had the economic collapse that caused the Great Depression. What's the old term? I bet donuts to dollars. There's a lot of money being pushed through this, a lot of money, because even though people are getting a reprieve on their rent and on their mortgages, when this is let up, a lot of people are going to be homeless, and a lot of people are going to be out of businesses. And what's going to happen is big corporations are going to come in and start buying up all this stuff, pennies on the dollar. Look at what happened with World War II when Germany lost the war. American companies and Canadian companies and British companies came in and were buying these companies and small businesses pennies on the dollar. There's a money grab behind this. This was done, in my opinion. Like I said, I am a conspiracy theorist to a degree just because I read so much history. This was not done on accident. I call it accidentally on purpose. Because the CBS posted a woman who claimed to be a nurse that was fired because she was supposed to work on a COVID-19 floor. Come to find out, the girl is a stripper.
Right. I saw that. I just saw that yesterday.
Yeah, but they posted her all over. They're making the medical field the scapegoats.
What? But that lady wasn't really a nurse?
No.
No, she was a stripper.
She was not.
Crisis actor.
She was not.
God, a crisis actor.
Oh, wow.
But I just wanted to, I just wanted to say that, don't, anxiety and fear, the longer this goes on, the longer the quarantine goes on, I know that a lot of people's anxieties and fears are going to start to rise even more than they are now. And, as long as you are able to rationally separate the rational news that you're hearing from the irrational news that you're hearing, it will help you a lot more. And we wear masks when we go out. As a matter of fact, this is what I'm buying. I don't know if you can see these. These are from Walmart, and these are buffs that you wear around your neck, and you can just pull it up. It's not a mask. So, and I've been getting these from Walmart for us to wear when we go out. And that's what we're doing, is we're wearing masks.
I agree. Everybody, and that's the thing. I wish that everybody would do that. I don't know the whole, I don't really know what's going on. And I'm not one of these people that buy into conspiracies or anything like that. But I do know that I am a germaphobe to begin with. So this is like the worst fucking thing that could ever happen to me.
I know.
Because I am, during regular flu season, I distance myself from people. I don't go into big crowds and, into the mall and everything because I don't want to get the flu. And guess what? I've never had the flu, ever.
Well, and I don't get the flu shot, and I've never had the flu.
I don't either. I've never had a flu
And
shot.
I do the same. I do the same thing you do. Sorry.
And I have never had the flu, so I am careful. So that's why I hope that what I'm doing all the correct things that I'm supposed to do. Before this, let me just say this: when I first heard of the coronavirus, before it got bad here, before it got where we couldn't go out and where we couldn't get food and all this, I was already spraying down my boxes and throwing them in the garage from Amazon. I was already wearing gloves. I was already telling Instacart to leave my groceries outside before it got bad.
And when did you first hear? When was the first time you remember hearing about the COVID-19?
Well, no, this is when I heard about the coronavirus. It wasn't even COVID before they changed the name to COVID. I was already like, all right, well, that's it. I'm not letting anyone in the house. You can drop my groceries off at the door. And then on Instacart, as soon as it became really big, then they started saying, okay, we're going to make our customers safe, so you can put an option in to leave outside the door. I was already doing that. I was on top of it because I don't really know what's going on.
And to me, Diane, not even take your situation and take the corona or the COVID out of it. In my mind, if I was doing Instacart, I would do that anyway.
Right.
Regardless.
Well,
regardless.
Yeah. I mean, listen, like I said, during flu season, I'm just, and here's the thing. No one is even talking about the damn flu anymore, right? Because there is a flu out there. There's a flu. No one's talking about it anymore because,
right.
See, it did incites fear. You're right, K-Cat. The whole thing incites a lot of fear. But I feel confident in the fact that if I do what I'm supposed to do, I'm not going to get this.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And why do we wear masks? Why, working in a hospital, why do we wear masks? You don't see the patients wearing masks. 85% of the time, you don't see patients in the hospital wearing masks.
No.
We wear the masks.
Right.
The staff and the doctors and the nurses, and we wear the masks. And that is for our protection, but it is also for the patient's protection. Right. So it's not only what the patient could pass on to us, but what we unknowingly could pass on to the patient.
Right.
So in my mind, like Japan's numbers, very, very low. South Korea's numbers, very, very low. What's one of the reasons I believe that their numbers are so low is because it is mandatory that they wear a mask over there. Mandatory all the time. Yeah. So I think part of that's one of the reasons that their numbers have stayed low. They haven't been zero, but they have stayed low is because that is part of their culture and part of their discipline is that they wear masks all the time.
Yeah.
Whenever they go out in public, not inside their homes or anything like that, but when they go out in public, they wear a mask. And I think that may be our new normal as far as how this goes on in the future is that it may be that we are asked, we are encouraged, that when any of us go out in public as U.S. citizens in this country, that we have a mask on. That's what I think that might be how this goes. And I don't necessarily think that it would be a bad thing. Because I think it would also probably cut down on the flu. It would cut down on colds. There's a lot of different things that it would cut down on. But yeah, I
don't have a problem. Listen, I don't have a problem. I just said earlier that even if they told us what they told China, a couple of days ago or whenever that was, and everybody was running out to the mall, that's not going to be me.
No.
I don't care if they tell me that we're okay now, you can all go. That's not going to be me. I don't care. I'm going to still isolate myself from people. I will go outside. Going outside is okay. People think that, they're afraid to go outside. You can go outside. You just need to social distance. And you won't find me in a mall. That's been my big joke on my channel. Stay away. Shop at my Amazon store. Stay away from the malls. There's germs in the mall. Right? I started that. Did I not?
Mm-hmm.
You had to get that plug in for the Amazon store, didn't you, Diane?
No, I don't have my Amazon
No.
anymore.
Well, I'm not wearing a mask. My beard's too pretty.
But I'm just saying, I started that.
Well, see, there you go. There you go.
I mean, it's only common sense.
Yes, I believe that. I believe that if you know, if you do what you've always done and you're comfortable with doing what you've always done, then do what you've always done.
Yeah.
If you feel that disinfecting or spraying down your groceries when they come to the door is now something you want to adopt, then adopt that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, I agree.
But I think that a lot of this stuff is just a lot of the things we're hearing in the news, a lot of the things we're seeing in the news. I think it is to heighten our fear and our anxiety and our panic. That's what I think it is. Do I think we need to be concerned? Yes. Do I think we need to panic? No, I don't think so. And, I find it, I have to ask myself again, being in the medical field, they say that, for instance, New York had 740 deaths. New York City had 740 deaths. Well, my question would be on a
Yes, Amelia, I know. Yeah. It is true. The deception on that CDC graph was, it was there. I saw it. I mean, I would have never known that if you hadn't pointed that out to me, Amelia. So that's what's so confusing. And that's why, I think people's stress levels are through the roof right now with all
right.
this.
And you have to remember, sorry, Diane.
No, that's all right. Go ahead.
You have to remember too, like I was saying, for instance, 741 people died in New York City, okay, in one day. They'll say this. I just threw out a number. I don't know if it's just a number. But my question is, how many people die in New York City every day, regardless?
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Almost 1,400.
Okay, thank you, Amelia. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said,
that's what I just wanted to say. And I'm just so heartbroken for my senior. We got her, she had a prom dress, and then we realized that prom wasn't going to happen. And then now the governor just called schools closed till the end of the year, and there goes graduation.
I know. And it's hard. I get it's hard for, all these young people. It's hard for the people that are wanting to get married and they have to cancel their weddings. I don't know. I mean, all of this is crazy to me. And we have never seen anything like this. We have this generation. We have.
Now, our last pandemic was in 2009. It was the H1N1. That was a pandemic.
Okay, but you know what? Here's the thing. I'm thinking back to 2009. I don't even remember that. Like, I don't remember it. It wasn't like this.
No, not at all. Not at all. And a quarter of a million.
I have a question. Do you guys remember the original song by Simon and Garfunkel, Sound of Silence?
Yeah.
Okay. Has anybody actually listened to the words?
No.
If you think about what they're saying, people speaking without, people talking without speaking. They're talking about our electronic devices. How many people do you see every day with very little human interaction on their smartphones? Okay. Disturbed made a remake of the song, basically saying we did not heed the warning. Now you look at what's going on, they call it social distancing. But in all reality, look at what is going to happen. It's going to be a social disconnect.
Well, I think
because you're going
to.
that's my opinion.
I think we already have a social disconnect. I mean, since social media,
Stephanie, over 250,000 people. Stephanie Brown, over 250,000 people in the last pandemic, the H1N1 flu.
Yeah, we've already had social disconnect. That's the problem. And I've always worried for kids more than for someone like myself because I can disconnect very easily from social media. I do it all the time. But I feel like kids, like when we had this conversation with Wendy and we were talking about, getting rid of cursive and the schools don't do it anymore. And I'm like, why? I don't understand. How are they going to read things? I mean, why take that away? I worry more about the kids on social media not being able to separate themselves from it.
Mhm.
They're given an iPad at the time they're 1 year old or even younger. Um, I don't know. I just feel like there is. You go into a restaurant and you see people on their phone. I get so pissed when I see that.
Mm-hmm.
That's a
Yeah.
rule in our house, Diane. That's a rule in our house. You are not
Well,
allowed to have
one in my house.
technology at the table. And we don't do it when we're out either. And if we go to a restaurant and we sit down and I look around, we are like the only people that are not on our phones.
Yeah.
It's
Crazy.
unbelievable to me. But I just wanted to pop on real quick and just kind of give my theory as to the test numbers and things like that. So I don't want to take up too much time, but thank you, Randy, for having me up here. And
Well,
can I just want to say one more thing, totally off topic, but not because you covered it earlier. Randy, I mean, seriously, this is a lady who stole money out of a stripper's purse.
You're right. You're right.
Don't even.
You're right.
Don't, come on. And can I tell you, I love Wendy, so keep working there.
Well, I have to.
I love, don't go anywhere.
Thank you so much.
All right. Thanks so much for having me up. And Biker, I enjoy talking to you, Diane. Thanks so much. And thank you, Randy.
Yeah.
Thank
Stay
you.
well. Stay safe.
Yes.
Okay, you too. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Just showing the picture of one of my fur babies.
Oh, 3 of them.
I got 3. Yeah, I got 3 of them.
Aw. I have one cat.
I have 4.
All right, wife is calling me saying dinner's almost done. And I got to go to bed. I got to get up so I can feed you animals tomorrow. I got to go pick up some.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I got to pick up a bunch of. I don't know why it's relevant for them to sell it, but I'm picking up French toast sticks. So that's what I'm hauling tomorrow for you guys.
They're good.
Yeah, they are good.
And thank you for what you do. We appreciate you.
Yeah, we need
All right, ladies. Thank you for allowing me on, Randy, especially just seeing me pop up here and there. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
And as you see, whoever they said I was a troll, I'm not a troll. Well, I am a troll. I am a troll, but I'm a good troll.
You're not a troll.
Not everybody on here is a troll just because they're not. Listen, everybody should not be using their real names. I don't understand that.
Right.
Hey, I dox myself. Everybody in the sectors that I've been into, they know my government name. They know where I live. I don't care because I'm locked and loaded. I'm loaded for bear and hunting hare. I've got shotguns, pistols, and I've got a couple thousand rounds. You're not leaving the same way you came, so that don't bother me. They posted pictures of my house, the inside of my house before I bought it. It don't matter.
Oh wow.
It's crazy.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah, I don't even worry about that stuff. They're mad. No offense to renters, but they're mad that they rent and I own.
I will say that.
Oh, I see.
Well, you ladies have a good Wayne. Good Wayne. My wife is making fried ribs, and oh my God, my mouth is watering.
Oh, that's
you ladies have a good afternoon.
Enjoy.
I will. I am a new sub to you, Randy. I've been sub to you for about a month now, so
thank you so much.
I've been peeping.
I appreciate you. I really do.
All right, darling. You be safe. Don't let these hookers get under your skin.
Thank you. I won't. Thank you.
All right, baby. Y'all be good. Take care of your husbands and everything that goes with it.
I will. I hear Diane typing.
No. I don't have a government name. The government did not name me. Okay, Ash. And I will check Amelia. your email.
Add a prick. I love that name.
Add a prick.
Oh boy. Okay, y'all. It is time for me to get off here. I've been on here for a while. Thank you so much for everybody that came. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for supporting me. And remember, everybody's job matters, no matter what it is. And that's not who you are.
No.
I'm not defined by my job.
No. No one's defined by their job.
No. So everybody have a good day. I'm getting off here. Bye, y'all.
Bye, everyone.